Welcome back, everyone, to another spine-tingling tale from the darkest corners of Reddit. Today's story is one that will have you checking over your shoulder and sleeping with the lights on. Let's dive in. It started with an innocent post on a popular Reddit thread. What's the scariest thing that's ever happened to you? Among the usual replies of shadowy figures and creaky old houses, one response stood out. A detailed account from a user who went by the name u/Night Echoes. They shared a story about their time in a remote cabin deep in the woods. They had rented it for a week of solitude and writing. The reviews described it as cozy and peaceful, but as soon as they arrived, they felt off. The air was heavy, the silence oppressive, and there was a strange scratching sound coming from under the floorboards. The first night, they dismissed the sound as mice or the wind, but by the second night, the scratching turned into tapping, rhythmic, deliberate, almost like someone was trying to get their attention. When they searched the cabin, they found nothing out of the ordinary except for one thing: a trap door hidden beneath a rug in the corner of the living room. Curiosity got the better of them, and they opened it, revealing a ladder leading into complete darkness. They decided to explore it the next morning, thinking daylight would make it less terrifying. But when they woke up, something was different. The trapdoor was wide open, and muddy footprints led from it, straight to their bed. Panicked, they called the cabin owner, who laughed nervously and said, "Oh, you found the cellar? Yeah, we keep it locked for a reason. Whatever you do, don't go down there." Before they could ask more, the call cut off. That night, the tapping became banging, and this time, it wasn't coming from under the floorboards. It was coming from their bedroom door. When they opened it, the hallway was empty, but the rug in the living room was flipped over, and the trapdoor was open again. This time, they could hear faint whispers coming from below. Gathering their courage, they shined a flashlight down into the cellar. The beam landed on a face, pale, gaunt, with eyes that reflected the light like a cat's. It grinned and whispered, "Why don't you come down?" The story ended there, with u/Night Echo saying they ran out of the cabin and never looked back, but the last sentence of their post was the most chilling part. "Sometimes late at night I still hear that tapping sound, even though I live on the 10th floor of an apartment building. What do you think? Was it all in their head? Or did something truly terrifying follow them back? Let me know your theories in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more scary Reddit stories brought to life.